Welcome to Mark Allen Cooks Your Dinner. We're in a different location today. We're in Washington, D.C. We're actually at our associate producer's home, and that's Marcia Steed. She's going to be cooking with me today, but everybody has a glass of wine, and we're going to toast to the Ukrainian people and wish them well. We're going to hope that this catastrophe ends quickly while we're still enjoying life, we're eating. Let's toast to them. Ladies, okay, to peace worldwide.
Cheers.
Cheers on that.
Talk about the wine in just a couple of moments. This is Mark Allen Cooks Your Dinner. I should introduce the people that were back with us. One of my favorite people in the world. She puts up with me. That's Karen Howard. Karen is the CEO and president of the Organics and Natural Association and is kind enough to have come over, and she lives in Washington, D.C., so I invited her over for dinner. And we also had somebody I'd never met before. What's her name?
Oh, Mark.
What does she do?
Social media, please.
Jennifer Abernathy from Socially Delivered, who helps us with our socially delivered messages on the show. And then we also have Marcia Steed. I've never met Marcia face to face, or I never met Jennifer face to face. All right, on today's show, we're going to be doing. We're going to break rules. So this is the breaking rule poached salmon recipe. And it's easy, it's fun, and it should taste really good. I want to talk about the wine for a moment. This is Smoking Loon. It's a nice California wine. This is an old vine Zinfandel, and you can taste the everybody tastes cherry and fruit in this wine.
I smell it, Mark.
You smell it?
No,
yeah, in the nose?
It's absolutely fabulous.
Absolutely. It's a $12 bottle of wine. Oh, yeah, plug it in. Right, not to there, to there. We are very casual. We brought equipment over, and it's working, and we're really happy about that. Did it go in? Did you get it? Hey! Carol has upped herself. She's now the technical director of the show, too. Thank you, Carol. And so I'm surrounded by four lovely and beautiful women. The most beautiful, of course, is my wife. Sorry, guys. And I really appreciate everybody being here. The old vine Zinfandels have this touch of sweet to it that I just love in a wine. It's really terrific. Yeah, thank you very much. Marcia's going to be helping me cook and kind of directing me. We're going to use the Zinfandel to poach salmon, and that's why I called it breaking the rule, because everybody says, well, you're supposed to have white wine. We're going to do this differently. We're going to have a slightly sweet sauce that we're going to make. You know, I forgot to ask you about cayenne pepper. You have any of that?
We got it. Yeah, I just need to get my fingers on it.
All right, good. All right, so let's start with the poaching if we can. I'm sorry, yes. And there we go, Marcia Steed, lifestyle expert. We'll talk about that in a moment. Good. I'm going to pour some olive oil first into the pan. And Marcia, this is your stove, so if you wouldn't mind...
Absolutely.
Turning it on.
What kind of heat are we doing?
Medium heat.
If we're poaching, there we go. And we love gas, so that's at medium, Marker. You're good.
You can
there.
make it, actually, let's,
Okay.
yeah.
Want it a little higher? We can always turn it down.
Yeah, a little, yeah. We'll get it hot. We're going to saute some ingredients here. We've got a number of things to put into it, and then we're going to poach the salmon, which I bought the other day. I bought it yesterday at H Mart. H Mart is a national chain of Korean markets and their fish is just perfect. I mean, there's no aroma, there's no smell. It's going to be great, and it is wild caught. All right, so we've got that. We're going to take the garlic, and we're going to, if I reach in here, is there a spoon?
There's a little spoon here, Mark.
Oh,
you can just
there's
go
a little
ahead.
spoon. I didn't
And we
even-
want a little spoon.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to save the rest of that garlic.
You certainly can.
And I need some rosemary and thyme.
Okay. Well, these are remember, my little sexy herbs in my
Yes.
cookbook, right?
Yes. Why are they sexy?
Well, remember, we had our whole radio show on it, but the sexiness of these are just qualified by what they do for you. So rosemary is definitely something that relaxes you, and we know that that's really important for those important dates that you have with your wife, right? So you need to make sure you have it. And then thyme is sort of really an ancient herb, and it's certainly really great for the libido. So there you go. That's why they met.
Yes.
That's why they are counted as sexy herbs, Mark.
Well, we're going to do this, and I forgot. I saw something over here. No, I didn't.
What are you looking
something
for?
to mess this around, stir it
Okay,
around.
absolutely. We are happy
Even
to.
at home in California, when we're doing the show, I always forget to. We'll use that. That's fine. And I wish you could smell this because
It's
the
amazing.
thyme and the rosemary and the garlic and the olive oil is really fantastic. All right, I'm going to turn that down just a little bit, and I'm going to show you what I've done. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it does. Let's see. We'll move this around to there.
And what's interesting about it, you do not see how bright this pink salmon is
Yeah.
on the
And
camera.
there's
It's
no,
so fresh.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful.
and there's no color added.
Yeah, I mean, it's just totally, I mean, how can it go wrong? But you can't really see it on the camera.
All right, here we go. Two more. Now, Karen Howard has been gracious in the past for letting me actually do Late Night Health, our radio show, from her house. And she was so complimentary. Do you remember what you said to me the last time? No. The last time I did the show, she came over to me afterwards. She said, you did like 6 interviews, all on different topics. How can you do that? You remember that now? She was very impressed. I was very impressed with that too. All right, this is going to cook for a few minutes in the olive oil, and then I'll be adding the wine. In the meantime, let's make. Well, yeah. Can you see that, Carol? You keep it down. That's fine.
There you go.
There you go. We have some green onions that we'll use to top. We've got some fresh organic limes. We have pomegranate seeds, some whole grain mustard, and a little bit more garlic. So I'm going to move that. And the secret here in this particular recipe is that we're going to use pomegranate juice.
And this is really a healthy choice because palm is so good for you.
Right.
So not to bring
We
up
have another
health.
bottle of
We
it
do.
somewhere?
Let's get it. Let me get it.
I have hungry people to feed. There we go.
Here you go, Mark.
Pour half of that. Well, there. All right. Gonna let that heat up a little bit, and then do you have I'm trying to think of what no, not that. Oh, here I see tongs. The tongs. These are fine. These look like they're bamboo tongs.
They are.
They are.
They are.
Tongs.
And trying to kind of convert over to everything that's very natural in the cooking arena. And haven't made total progress, but you can get all these things very simply on Amazon. And so definitely bamboo is something you want to look for.
We have bamboo flooring in our home.
So Mark, I see that you're taking the skin off as you're turning them. Is that
Yes.
something you recommend to do?
Some people like the taste, others don't. Carol isn't wild about the taste. I didn't ask anybody else, so I'm just taking it all up.
Absolutely looks great.
Yes, it's not going to be crispy because we're sauteing it.
And so it's a poached salmon.
It's a poached salmon. All right, one more and we'll turn that over. They're kind of interesting to use. I'm used to metal ones. All right, we'll let that cook for a minute. We're going to let this cook. Now, a lot of times what happens when you're making a sauce, you add arrowroot or other ingredients, even flour, to thicken the sauce. I'm not going to do that. If it's thin, it's thin, but I think it'll be okay. And I'll try to reduce it while we're on. It'll be a little bit syrupy. That's the feel that we want. I'm just going to check something here on the recipe that I made. So we're going to add some soy sauce. Now I bought tamari. This is, I'll hold it there. Yeah, and tamari is soy sauce without soy. It smells like soy sauce.
So what's in it, Mark?
I don't
Do you know?
I have no clue. And it's also less sodium. It's
So
brewed soy sauce.
It's brewed soy sauce. It's 25% low sodium, so that's
Right.
really helpful. And gluten-free, which
And
is
it
really
is.
key.
It is.
Gluten-free
So
for
we'll add
all.
that to it. Can you turn that heat up, please?
I certainly can. Yeah, and everybody's going to gluten-free, so this is a really nice match for that.
Right. Over here I've got some mustard, whole grain mustard. We'll throw that in.
I gotta tell you, it smells unbelievably in this kitchen. It's not a
Has
big
it ever
kitchen.
smelled this good before?
It really hasn't. I mean, I know that sounds very.
Smell-o-vision.
Yeah, smell-o-vision. Well, it's really when we get to that.
Would
but
you like to squeeze that in
absolutely,
there?
I will definitely.
Now I'm going to turn the heat down on the salmon, and I'm going to add.
And this is a fun little. I mean, everybody has one, but
Yes.
it's
I
definitely.
have a bigger one at home that I stole from
Yeah.
my chef's son.
Yes, it's definitely.
You need me to help?
Yeah, I think I'm going to just turn this down, Mark. Okay,
All right.
there we go. I'm toasting my fingers. Okay,
Got
so
it.
yeah, that's doing pretty well, but could use another one. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll do that.
So I'll take that out. You put that in.
Great. All right. Well, I'm going to do it this way.
Now, when I cook salmon,
There we
when
go.
I cook fish, I tend to make it pink in the center. In this case, because it's salmon. And I like it that way. Some people like it, cooked through. So, Jennifer, you and Carol. Karen, you don't care. Okay, got it. How about you? How do you cook it?
I like it medium.
Medium.
Yeah,
I
but
do too.
let me ask you, Mark, are we going to bring this to a boil, or
Yes,
how does this
we're
happen?
going to let that boil, and we have to add some honey to that.
We've got it, and it says 3 ounces or 3 tablespoons, but we're just doing a squirt, right?
We're just
Like I
doing
said.
a couple of squirts.
Yeah, and this honey is from West Virginia, Wildflower, West Virginia honey.
Got it.
Oops, let's see if we can do it. And I do. And just as specific as that is, just a swirl around. That will be enough to make it
A little
very.
bit more. Little bit
Mark
more.
says more. He's
Just a
he's
tad
the
more.
chef. And
I'm not a chef. I'm a home cook.
you're a home cook.
And the idea of this show is simple. The idea of this show is if you're sitting at home watching me right now, you should be in your kitchen doing this recipe. Okay? Maybe you're 50 plus and you're alone. Your spouse passed, you're divorced, you're single for whatever reason, and you could be 20 in the same thing. the idea is to get up off your derriere and start cooking because it's fun. That's why we're doing this. Okay, so that's boiling away.
It is super fun, and it's fun to cook with you, Mark.
Oh,
so
well, thank you.
cheers. Yeah.
Cheers.
Having fun with it. And this aroma, the smell, I wish we could, like you said, is just incredible. The pomegranate, I can smell that. I can smell the honey. I can smell all of those tastes.
What I'd like you to do is add some cayenne.
Okay.
Now, we don't want to make it too spicy, but we want some heat to that, okay, to offset the sweet of the wine for it cooking. How much did you add?
Just a little, 2 spritz.
Okay.
2 shakes, actually. Just 2 shakes, Mark.
2 shakes.
Yes.
2 shakes in the lamb's tail? Like that. Okay.
But you know, you can do that to taste. Not everybody likes
Yes.
it, but I think that's really
Right.
like you said, it balances out the flavors, and that's
Right.
really important.
And it's not reducing well, but that's okay. I'm going to turn this up. How do we turn that up?
Okay, how far are we? Total, we're probably at a 9 out of 10 heat level.
Okay.
Okay, so
And this poaches pretty quickly. We've made poached salmon with cucumber and dill sauce, which is one of Carol's favorite dishes, and actually our daughter's as well. It's easy to make, and you can find that online. So we're cooking this, and we're going to bring it down a little bit. Am I doing it the right way?
yeah, you're about a 5, Mark. I mean, I think you've
I
gotten.
thought I was a 10.
Well, cooking,
Okay.
you are a 10, and in life you're a 10, but on this you're a 5.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Little silliness here.
Well, it's fun. It's absolutely fun.
Do you have I need a spoon.
Okay, sure. We have different sizes of spoons.
Just a tablespoon, please.
There we go.
Thank you. That's a teaspoon.
Well, you're right.
It's okay.
No, here you go.
Uh,
Here you go.
Whatever I want.
Yes, whatever you want, Mark.
Okay, this is not.
It's not really
Reducing.
reducing. So, what do you recommend if it's not reducing? What do you?
It's not
What are your
reducing.
choices?
Do you have arrowroot?
I do not.
Do you have? What else do we use?
Sometimes we have
Say
corn
it out loud.
when we're not doing corn, but we're not
sorry?
doing that.
Oh, cornstarch.
No, but we don't want that in
Yeah,
here.
because
so,
then you can't eat it.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
All right, little cornstarch. Do you have that?
Not handy. So
Not handy,
let's
okay.
just leave it, and we'll have to be patient.
Yeah, that's what
We'll have to
do
be
then.
patient because we planned on not using it because of the gluten-free.
Got it. Now we'll do one other thing here. I need a serving plate.
Okay. I
Okay.
should have gotten out that
I should
earlier.
have asked for it earlier.
Yes, so we have lovely plates. Uh-oh. So I just hope I don't, what's going to happen if I
No, you
move?
can't do that.
Okay.
I'll reach in and grab it.
Okay. Yes, okay. So
Yeah.
there we
you
go. And we'll just definitely, oh my goodness. All right, so I will, we're just putting a small plate here. I can't
Yes.
get to the larger plate.
Now
So I think
should
that will,
say that we're
work.
going to be having a dinner. We're going to have a Caesar salad. We're going to be making asparagus and to complement the dinner. All right, we have one more ingredient to put in.
this is actually reducing now,
Is
Mark.
it?
Yep.
Good. I'm looking for, oh, here it is. We have some balsamic vinegar. Do you mind if I open that? It's
Yeah.
not open. Oh, here's one that's open.
There's one that's open. So
Got it.
now, Mark, you asked me a question early on, and I don't know if this is common knowledge. When you get the salmon, are you washing the salmon with water, or are you patting? I think that's kind of a mistake that we all make.
Yeah,
So what do you recommend?
I used to do it until a chef told me, why are you washing it down? That's ridiculous. You're going to be cooking it.
And you're losing some of the
and
flavor
you
and
could-
diluting it, right?
Absolutely. So we patted it down. I staked it. I cut it
Yes.
into pieces, and it's you don't need to wash it. A lot of people do, but you don't need to.
Just take a, paper towel and
Yeah.
just dab it, and
There.
it's good to go.
Yes. We're almost ready. I can tell. The red is not the red of the fish. It's the wine.
I will tell you, it does look different, Mark, because normally you don't see the sauce looking that red when you're doing salmon. So,
Absolutely.
to your point, it's not your normal
No.
way of doing
We
it,
are
which is
breaking
fantastic.
rules here.
Yeah, we're breaking. We like
Okay.
breaking rules, right?
I'm going to take this off.
Okay.
Take off this little piece of thyme. And, oh, there we go.
Yep.
All right.
Now that looks beautiful. How are we going to garnish this now?
Well, we're going to garnish.
Tell me what you're going to do next.
We're going to take. We're going to turn the heat down on our sauce.
It's down to low.
Okay. And this is a thin glaze.
Beautiful. Oh gosh, it looks beautiful, and it smells fantastic.
Well, grab 2 forks.
All right, we will.
And then we're just about to plate this. I have some fresh pomegranate seeds. And fresh green onion.
Delicious. Oh, how beautiful.
And let's see how that looks. Other than the fact that I put...
It's worth a pausing.
Yeah. All right, we have to do one other thing that we do on every show. And we have to taste it.
So let's do it, Mark.
Go ahead.
Well, I love the color. It's unbelievable.
It is cooked through.
It's totally pink and perfect in the inside, just like the way I like it.
Okay. Go ahead. Do you like my cooking?
I love your cooking, and it melted in my mouth.
Ah.
And literally, it's like, well, you'll see.
All right, here we go. I do like my own.
But you know, that really melts in your mouth. I've never tasted anything so, it's almost like it disappears quickly.
Oh, did I say that out loud?
You did.
I did. Well, I really appreciate. Actually, why doesn't everybody come back in? Bring your wine glass in. Carol can't come in only because. Huh?
Yeah, we can give them a little taste.
Yeah. Oh, good idea.
And here's another couple forks. And you just and you describe it.
Okay.
I would love to hear what you all say.
Okay.
There you go.
This is cooked through.
Yes, it is.
Yum yum. Okay, here we go. All right.
You have to get
Smells
close
delicious.
to Marcia so you be on mic. This is Jennifer.
Kind of melts, doesn't it?
Delicious.
So light.
Karen.
That is lovely. Delicious. And looks so pretty. Looks so pretty.
It looks pretty. I wish the sauce I thickened it up, but we wanted to.
It probably needed to do a little bit more, but look at it now. It's starting to happen. Yeah.
Is it?
And maybe we will have to use some additional support there.
Yes. All right.
But
Well,
great.
that wraps up this edition of Mark Allen Cooks Your Dinner. Thank you. 3.5 hours of prep.
But worth it.
But worth it.
But
worth it. I thank you very much. We're going to roll end credits right now. Thank you very much. Next week we will be back, and we're going to have an 85-year-old former attorney cooking pork chops.
Okay.
I can't wait. Cajun pork chops. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.
thank
Thanks,
you,
Carol.
Mark.
Great
Beautiful.
job, you guys.
Thank
Great
you.
job, you guys.